this right here is like one of the gold nugget type questions I got to ask. Because if I don't ask this, I think the audience will not know, and some members in the audience may not know. And this is like a gold nugget question. So I see where you mentioned that 1 in 7 people have like this unclaimed money out there, right? So how would you go out there and grab this unclaimed money? How would they get that money if they see if they have any unclaimed money?
You have to, there is, unbeknownst to most people, we found out through research and doing the book, and we have the step-by-step stuff in the book, but each state has its own unclaimed property division. And so generally what happens is, say an insurance company mails a check for whatever, you overpaid your insurance on something, or you canceled them and they mailed you a rebate check, whatever the case may be. And you move and they can't find you, or your parents did this. And so that money cannot stay with the insurance company. That actually has to go back to the consumer. And if they can't find the consumer, then it goes to the state and just sort of sits there. And so we sort of roll step by step through that in the book, of what you can do, where you go. You have to prove that it's yours. So you have to prove with ID and things along those lines. Or if it's a parent, you have to actually, show death certificates and, all that. But it can be a big windfall. We've heard from a lot of people, a couple $1,000s in terms of like just unknown that it was out there. And it's definitely worth an investigation of maybe 15 minutes to look it up. And you want to do multiple states. If your parents lived in multiple states or your grandparents lived in multiple states, it's definitely worth the time to look into it.
Most of the states I've been to help people out with this, you can put anybody's name in. I mean, it's public information. So if you want to check for your parents, check on your kids, and give them a heads up, hey, I followed the processes in the book and found your name, you may want to file a claim.
Nice.